All right, let's try and do this in one take. Here we go. Bogota Titan Nano. It's a tiny titanium Bogota set, and I'm a huge fan of the Bogotas. Let's check out the size. It is smaller than your standard credit card size, maybe about half the size of that. It's 2 picks. One is a triple peak, one is a single peak or single hump. Next question after size. Do they work? Sorry about starting that out of frame. Do they work? Yes. So let's get this master lock number 3 open pretty quick. And we'll get one of these other padlocks open as well while I continue talking. So these aren't for everybody, and I don't recommend these as your everyday carry, or at least as your primary everyday carry. So you are able to find tools, other Bogotas too as well, that are big enough that you get a bigger handle, so you have a better dexterity, a better purchasable area to kind of get your fingers on. There you go, one padlock open. You can get bigger picks to carry every day that really don't get in the way. So these are really cool for a really specific use case we're going to talk about in just a second. And this lock should be much quicker here if I remember correctly. This audio is done post-video shoot as I sip my coffee. So let's take a look at that use case, which is there are other tiny tool sets out there that kind of provide, I guess, what you would call like micro or nano picks. So there's a couple of them in the scene there. You have a new product from Southern Specialties. It's a little leather square. It's got 4 separate straps in there. You'll see it in just a second. Then you have an empty medicine tube. You have the spy stick from ITS Tactical, and you have the escape module or evasion module from TIHK. And all of them have or can have tiny lockpicks in there. So maybe you use these nanos as a replacement. So you go, oh look, I got my combs, I got my jigglers. Oh look, some picks here. You know, I've used these picks. This is me. I haven't used these picks yet, but I will be testing them soon. So let's say that you bought these and you went, oh, I've used these picks. I don't love them. Maybe put something else that's small enough to fit in that micro case. That it's better and smoother, and that you might get a little better output from. Same thing here. You have a micro kit that has some picks in it, and maybe you like the kit, maybe you carry it, maybe you throw it in your car's glove box, whatever, in your camping pack, and maybe you go, you know, I love Bogotas, so I will take some of the picks out of this thing and replace it with Bogotas. I think that's a fantastic use case, but again, it's not what I would use as my everyday carry. There are other tools that are bigger, but still small enough that they don't get in the way. So I still would go slightly bigger for everyday carry. Have I said that yet? Okay, trying to hammer that point home. Take another sip of coffee. It's early. Give me a break. So we got some ideas here. So the storage, when I say not for everyday carry, here's an example. This is my doggy bag for if my service dog happens to have an accident in public. This bag is solely dedicated to cleanup supplies for that. But so I wouldn't want to use my doggy bag as a place to keep my lock-picking everyday carry tools, but I could throw something tiny like a spy stick in there, and it won't take up a lot of room, and it's not something I'll rely on a lot. Last but not least, here's another option of hiding your nanos behind a Velcro patch. So I hope you all got some value out of that. Those are just some of my thoughts, and we hope to see you all in the next one.